Everybody, today's the day. We've been ripping it up as Vanessa. It's time to learn a little bit about these other characters, man. Second hero discount, 80% off! What the tuna? Hang on. I was thinking of playing Pygmalion, man.
Success isn't about money. It's about lots of money.
Oh, so true. Or something, I don't know. So his deal, as far as I know, is there are items you get that pay off based on the value of your other items, and there's items you get that incentivize buying and selling stuff. So I'm gonna give him a try. I do expect that this video maybe will be a little bit longer than the average Vanessa video, because I've kind of figured out what I'm looking for in shops, whereas with the pig, I'm starting from zero. I got to read every single item. And keep in mind, a lot of my awareness of Vanessa came from chat telling me this item's good or this item's bad. Pepper spray. First time you fall below half health each fight, slow all enemy items for 2 seconds, 3 damage per second. Your weapons gain 10 damage, and your heals gain 10 heal for the fight. I do see... I see a lot of people rocking the weights. So I think I'm just gonna take them on principle, basically, and then let's buy a weapon. I also see this weapon constantly, and also this weapon, and occasionally this weapon as well. There's +1 max ammo for every small item you have. Is it an ammo using item? So right now it has no ammo. I just feel like the Beast of Burden is like, it's too good to pass up, man. Like, we'll put the weights away for a second. Just because it seems so obvious, like, what to do with it. When you buy another item, this gains 10 damage. I will buy the slingshot then. It gets to shoot 1 time. Almost every, like, pig build that I've lost to has been... well, lately, has been Beast of Burden scaled to like 3,000 damage. So this is like our buy-sell build. Now I'm like, dude, we need a Cove, but a Cove is a Vanessa item. Oh, you get a fanged inglet, and then you get a pelt. But the pelt probably doesn't scale you, but it does give us econ. All right. Obviously, we're going to win our first fight against the AI. It's more your first fight against a human being you have to worry about. Also, 10-second cooldown on this, pretty bad. I guess that's the downside. And it seems really bad early. Like, having to wait 30 seconds to... well, actually, having to wait 40 seconds to have a chance to lethal an enemy is pretty bad. But I guess we can find econ items that get our econ up, take econ options, and then, like, scale you quick. We want you to be like a sniper rifle. Once you hit once, we win. It does count. Holy cow, it counts, man. Lucky us. Do you sell items? You give us chocolate bars. Am I not insane? Normally we'd go XP, but am I not insane? Won't this give us 70 damage? It didn't give us 70 damage, guys. It gave us more max HP, but that's okay. Sells non-weapon items. Let's see what we're cooking up here. At the start of each fight, with Crystal Bonsai, this gains 2 value. When you lose a fight with Crystal Bonsai, it loses all value. Adjacent weapons gain blah, adjacent blahs gain bleh, and adjacent blues gain bear. Honestly, the slingshot is just not what we need right now. We could at least buy this. I mean, maybe I've lost my mind. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe you sell slingshot and buy bushel just to, again, buff the damage a little bit more. I do think Crystal Bonsai is gonna, like, I expect us to lose this fight, and I expect Crystal Bonsai to lose all of its value. I basically bought it thinking that at some point in the future, the extra damage on Beast of Burden is gonna be sick. We are healing. There's some burn. I think that's obvious. I think we lose because the burn does damage every half second instead of every second. It's got a really synergistic build considering how early in the game we are. It wasn't even close. So Crystal Bonsai has become worthless, but hopefully we can get our board spread out a little bit here. Get some stuff. So just get out of my head. Charles. 5 gold. 3 spare change is money, but let's see what we can cook up here, man. Income. I'll take the income, because we're going to be doing buying and selling on this build. Get 2 chocolate bars, then upgrade all your chocolate bars. I didn't know that could happen, man. When you shield, charge this. The weapons gain 10 damage, your heals gain... It'd be nice to put the bushel out there as well. What is this? 2 scrap for plus shield. 50 max health for each tool. Get a tool. I think we want to get a tool. When you... pardon me. When you buy this, get a spare change. But we didn't really buy it, but I'll take it. We're never going to heal at max... Well, we're not going to heal at max health right now. Sells weapons, get a small weapon. I mean, hatchet is a small weapon, bro. Let's take a peek. I thought this was the same thing. When you sell this, all your weapons gain 1 damage. You do 2 damage a second. You do no damage per second. Okay, so welcome to the party, pal. I'm going Giant Mosquito just because, honestly, I don't really feel comfortable fighting anything but the easiest enemy right now. I don't necessarily think the run's popping. I guess we should be looking for large item vendors to try to upgrade our Beast of Burden as soon as possible. It's neat how all the characters seem to play so different. Like, it's a completely different item pool, man. So we're dominating the Mosquito, but I wouldn't get, like, a big head about that. I think as Pig for this, we want to build income so we can buy and sell with reckless abandon. When you slow, deal 6 damage. Not really what we're looking for. Am I crazy to think you get monster loot? I thought that they would count as getting an item here as well. Reduce cooldown. Gain regen. The reduced cooldown is huge. 9 gold still? Small and medium items. I mean, strange mushroom. I'm trying to think what do you get out of strange mushroom? Isn't it like 2 gold? No, Docs is 2 gold and a tool. 2 gold and a shield. 2 gold and a... I never remember this one. Still good. If you have a bushel, your bushel gets stronger. Tempting. Tempting. I think if we're going to have a chance, though, to... Hang on, I'm just taking a peek. If we're going to have a chance to win... We either need a skill or maybe to buff the bushel. When you shield, charge this 2 seconds. We don't shield. At all. 2 to 4 gold, 1 XP, gain a skill. A skill could keep us alive, but I don't know, buddy. Let's just buff the bushel. We're about to get blown away, I think. We have 380 max HP. And Vanessa with like 3 items can... that's a lifesteal rifle with a 64% crit chance. That's bad for business. We will get to attack once before we lose, which is nice. That's fair. Honestly, like your build is better than mine. There's no question about that. So we're definitely behind the 8 ball to start here. But you know, it's to be expected. We're learning. How about some silver tier items, bud? Golf clubs. When you heal, these gain 10 extra damage for the fight. Laser security system. When you use a property, this gains 20 damage for the fight. At the start of each day, gain 100 max health. Does this work from the inventory? We have 16 gold. So like golf clubs are interesting too. It's like if you could get a shielder and then you could have the shielder buff the bushel so it goes faster so the golf clubs can go crazy. I'm going in. I know the start of the day is very far away right now, but I'm gonna give it a chance. Buff a healing item. Upgrade all your chocolate bars. Make your shield items better. Gain 7 gold for each property you have. I don't know if we should be investing in a tool, man. I think we got to invest in making our build better. So you're gone. I think you're probably gone. We have nothing that shields, which is the real problem. But we can fit... When you heal, this gains damage. We can't fit anything else. I think this is still pretty bad. Sells heal and regen items. It would be lovely if you could give me a bushel, and they did.
I love everyone.
Heals 30. I still think we're like way behind the 8-ball. And the other thing is we have to do... I guess we're not using... Oh, when you heal at max health, charge this 2 seconds. Makes our weapons get stronger. You get the golf club out of there. Are we going to heal at max health? I don't know. The cooldown is pretty high. We probably don't heal at max health right now. I don't really think the rune axe is doing too much for us, but... Heal 1. This permanently gains 1 heal. You know what, man? I mean, it buffs Beast of... it buffs Beast of Burden, too. I still can't afford it? Sorry. Sorry. That's my bad. I don't really want to invest too much more in Beast of Burden right now. It feels like, I mean, I'll start investing in it if we can actually get a dub once. Then we'll talk about it. So we got a golf club build right now, in case you're just joining us. The long-term future of the build is maybe this Beast of Burden gains enough damage from us buying and selling stuff. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose to the... I barely beat the Apprentice. That's horrible news. Maybe the Beast of Burden gets strong enough via buying and selling. Otherwise, golf clubs scale every time we heal. We'd really like to get a shielding item so that the bushel goes way faster. I think I gotta go non-weapon items, man. I need a shielder. Shield 10, heal equal to your shield. Heal 5, shield 5. Okay, we're starting to come up with something. Like maybe put the Beast of Burden away for a second. Put the beast in the bag, little bro. Run textiles on the board. So they'll shield and heal. When they shield, this will charge, which will then heal, which will make you stronger. And then this heals and shields. And every time we shield, it'll charge the bushel. So the bushel should be going way faster now. Unfortunately, we can't afford anything else, but we'll just... Okay, we got another Pygmalion here. So we're a golf club build. We have items that heal and shield, and we have payoffs that come from both of those. They have a huge Beast of Burden. It mogs mine to the extreme. I don't know what else they got going on, but this looks pretty bad if that guy gets a chance to attack. Build up your shield so that the tapestry is better, please. Wait a minute, we're holding? Are we holding? The Beast of Burden's about to go, man. Wait, we got an engine, though. We actually have an engine. Please go faster. The Beast of Burden is going to attack again. It's going to attack before my golf clubs. Just a little more. Just a little. Yeah! It was like a millisecond, man. Okay. The pivot was huge there. Now, if the Beast of Burden gets upgraded in the bag, there's something to like. Okay? Now, did this actually work for us? I don't know. Those tools. I'm a heavy monster loot sort of guy. Especially for 8 gold. 50 max health for each tool. Get a tool. Get a weapon. Gain 7 gold for each property. Get some extra damage. The damage is going to be kind of weak here. We really just don't care about that, unfortunately. But at least it paid for itself. And then we got some regen. I think if anything, maybe a weapon, and it could be golf club. It's a bit of a stretch. 4 damage, multicast too. Just watching you. Just trying to think of what we put out. You don't do anything. I guess I could put you out on the board, but really, we're probably better off just maybe rocking that. And this is getting permanently better, which is kind of nice. How about a shield skill? It's a little early, but first time you use a large item, shield 10% of your max health. When you use a weapon, your shield items get stronger. Still a very long cooldown. Shield items have a better crit chance. Shield items have more shield. So these are like weak skills for sure. We don't really use a large item until Beast of Burden gets out there, but you could see this being good eventually. But I think for now we'll just take that, and we'll keep it as easy as we can, to be honest with you. The damage per se, I mean, the golf clubs do take a long time to charge, but there's a marked difference between 7 and 10 seconds, especially given the scaling that we're getting out of the golf clubs. And it feels like we have a run that actually like works well with itself now. Instead of one where we were like fighting just to get some legitimacy. We need to be able to sustain ourselves well. Like a bigger shielder would be nice. Dude, heal 5, shield 32 ain't so bad. 191. I don't think you have to be on the board to get the bonus, by the way. But if I'm wrong about that, then sue me. I was really hoping to see an upgrade here and not you. But you do cost 2. And then we'll get a buff on your damage. Yeah, I see it there. And we can then sell it because we probably don't want it. Admittedly, Slingshot might be a lot better here, man. What is this? Multicast for each property. Heals for 20. Every time we heal, this gains 10 damage. And this works with small items. I don't think it's the play, but it might be close. Two big upgrades, maybe. Okay. Bandages. And again, every time we buy something, it's buffing Beast of Burden. We need a free item. We don't have any money. What is this? Deal 5 damage, multicast 3. Maybe something we could buff in the future. You're getting close, man. You're definitely not there yet, but you're getting close. For now, I'm trusting the process. The worst thing we could see is a ton of burst damage. The best thing we could see is a fight that is a little longer. It takes a little longer to really pop. I see a ton of burst damage. But we have some shielding. What's the crit chance? 15? Our golf clubs are going to be like as good as their snipers soon. So I think we actually win this one, man. It all goes out the window if we get critted, but otherwise I think we have the sustain to make it here. I would genuinely, like, I'm not trying to sandbag, but there's a lot to learn in the game. There's a lot to learn that's agnostic of each character, but there's a ton to learn that's specific to each character. I would be thrilled with a bronze victory and feeling like we had a good run. Okay, give me some small and large items. Beast of Burden, please. When you buy this, get a spare change. I don't mind, because it buffs you. I don't know if it buffed you twice, but if it did, then that's like a given. You're very tempting, but we don't have a... Well, hang on. When you use an adjacent small item, charge this 1 second. It's just, I feel like the slow for 1 second is not that impressive. Rewards card allows us to get... Well, first off, it buffs Beast of Burden. Shield gives multicast. Every time you shield, charge this for 2 seconds. And what's your cooldown time is 10 seconds? You've lost your mind. You fully lost your mind. Okay, at some point we're going to sell this flail, so keep reward card for now. Maybe we can keep a chocolate bar. Spend all your gold, gain 25 max health for each gold. What happens? I'm trying to think. I mean, extra 100 max health. It could matter, but I think we got so many shield items. We got great coverage. Shield 5, deal damage equal to your shield. I'll hold it in the inventory. For the time being, we're not really... Well, let's see how it goes in the fight, but we're not... The way I look at it, we're not really consistently building up a high shield. If I see, like, shield 200, then I could be persuaded to put spike shield out there. I've definitely seen it work against me. But this, like, right now, our engine, because this is an engine-building game, really... Heal equal to our shield. You're ticking me off, man. Actually, I think you're really good because you apply the shield first. Our engine is we heal a lot and then the golf clubs scale like crazy. And it's actually kind of working. The silver golf clubs probably saved us from having 0 wins.
It's all about
Golden pelt is a pretty good get, I think. Sorry, bud. And we don't have to sell it right away. We can buff its value a little bit with the reward card first. I would love to see some non-weapon items, please. Okay, now we gotta read. Large vehicle. Freeze an item for 1 second. When you use a non-weapon item, charge this for 1 second. So we're using a fair... We would cut this. I don't know what else we would cut is the unfortunate thing. Vending machine. At the start of each day, get 3 chocolate bars or spare changes. I would be happy to hold that in the inventory, quite frankly. But you need to have the space for it. I guess we're saying goodbye to you. And I know it seems insane. But it could be so good later. I guess maybe we're not buying you then. Even though I understand the utility of this, we just don't have like the inventory space to make it work, I think. At the start of each hour, this gains 1 value. Heal equal to this item's value. When you use another item, charge this 3 seconds. Okay, now everything's coming together. Everything's coming together. When you sell this, get 3 chocolate bars. I want to see something. Okay, we're on 271. This takes us to 281. I thought maybe that would take us to 311, but... You know, we should keep the chocolate bars if we're not doing anything else with them. Because they could get upgraded on a level up. Hogwash. Large property. Heal. When you heal, gain 5 max health for the fight. Okay, well, you and you are gone. You're in the inventory. At the start of each hour, this gains 1 value. Heal equal to this item's value. So every 6 seconds, it heals us for 24. But it takes away our bushel synergy a little bit. But what if we were to get 2 heals? When you heal, gain 5 max health for the fight. I feel like we definitely can't afford both. We might not be able to afford any of them now that I think about it. If I were to go all in, there's 2, 4, 7, 11, 13. We could buy the vineyard, and it is gold, and it scales. And then you could sell bushel. Bushel vineyard is like a synergy, though. You could sell tapestry. Textiles, whatever. Run vineyard, and then small items that charge quickly to get vineyard popping like crazy to scale the golf clubs. I think I see it, man. I think I see the line. It's a spicy play, don't get me wrong. 19. You need to get to 24. Okay, sorry. Beast of Bird, I thought you would have been the first one for us to roll with here, but it's just not going to go down like that. And I know we have 1 extra space. We would love to fill it with a small item. We have no gold, so it's a small shield item. That might be great, man. Shield equal to this item's value. At least it has a short cooldown, which is important because every time it shields, it makes the bushel charge. And every time anything goes, it charges half of the vineyard. So I think we're now a healing, like a crazy heal build that scales the golf clubs by healing like crazy. I know it doesn't sound like I'm speaking English right now. They have a lot of burst damage. Their cove is what reloads the torpedo. Okay. But the vineyard is popping, man. It is only healing us for 14 right now, but like life comes at you fast. And the succulents, oh, what a shot. Aquatic and items with ammo. That's fair. I really think we've got an engine, though. I don't think it's the best version of this engine, but I do think we have an engine. And you gain value over time and get stronger. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't say I trust it necessarily, but let's work on the docks to earn some coin. And could I get... we have no tools. Can I get 2 gold and a And a shield item, that could be something we have. Shield 10, when you use a non-weapon item, this gains 10 shield. I just don't think it's built for what we're going for. XP, income, 7 gold. I'm all in. Because we're not a buy-sell build anymore. Give me more income. I'm still going up against the dire mosquito. just eke out 2 more wins, and we could be satisfied with how this is going, I think. The golf clubs are still, like, their cooldown is low and they're scaling too slow. But once we get some skills, like this could maybe start popping. Or some crits or something. Like, we're built for sustain. Which might be bad, actually, because I feel like sustain really pairs us up against poison. But poison is basically out of the meta right now because the pufferfish is out. But you know what? Let's not worry about the meta too much because I don't know what I'm talking about. It's the first time playing this character.
Not all Jabalians are pacifists.
I knew that. I actually knew that. I heard that a long time ago from a guy. Those tools, eat some chocolate bars, a small weapon. I'll take some free max health. I mean, the more max health we have, the more likely maybe we can survive burst. And then enhance our items. So you could get burn, poison, or damage. I think I'd rather just... I was going to say fish for a gold, but it's going to be hard to afford it. But maybe... Sadly... Oh, I thought it was a heal. Sadly, I think we take the cheap outcome. And I'm definitely feeling like we're under the gun right now. I think our run is not scaling too fast. Maybe I should have stuck with that Beast of Burden. Maybe it's a goated get. So they have Electric Eel, which I think we do well against. Because every time we use an item, we get hurt. But every time we use an item, we basically heal, because that's what all our items do. They have stacked up a staggering amount of burn. We are easily and obviously going to die. Lighthouse burn 12. When you slow charge this 3 set. Can I give some props here? They got a unique build. They're using mosquito loot to slow to charge a lighthouse to burn.
This world is full of
Your medium heal items have a 4% crit chance. Your medium heal items have better heals. If your enemy has more health than you, your shields have lower cooldown. These are not what we're looking for, I think. Damage is not what we're looking for either. When you use a weapon, your shields get better. Oh, man. When you crit, your weapons gain damage. We have like 0 crit chance. I'm sorry to say, that's not what we're looking for. How about a shield item? We're really throwing out Hail Marys. It's textiles, man. I'm starting to feel like that Beast of Burden was actually the way. I do feel like gumballs. We make them hit our bandage, I guess. All your shield items. Okay. And max health, damage. Crit chance, 1% crit chance. Yeah, I'm willing, like, I don't mean to like spoil the broth here. I am willing to say that I think it's possible that this run is dead because I don't know what to do to take it to the next level. But we have enough income that like a pivot is possible. It's definitely just not doing enough damage quickly enough and simultaneously not healing or putting up enough shields. Like, I'm used to the stage of the game where like when you go up against a when you go up against the AI, you should kill them in like 5 seconds. I think am I crazy to think that our bushel kind of sucks? Oh, no, I got it backwards. I was still thinking of the weights. I was thinking about like if you shield when you're at full health or when you heal when you're at full health, then you buff something permanently. The bushel is actually, it's part of the engine. Everything's part of the engine. The engine just kind of is not very good. We're not built for crits. One day we could build something there. We gotta swing for the fences. How about a diamond slow item, man?
But my true name.
Shield equal to double this item's value. At the start of each day, upgrade this. Heal equal to this item's value. Shield equal to double this item's value. So this could be 48 shield every 3 seconds. Heal equal to your gold. Slow an item for 2 seconds. Pepper spray. I think we buy heavy fixer-upper, man. And it upgrades itself. And I almost think, like, we gotta pull 3 out for this. Pulling out 88 health is kind of devastating, but... Oh, I mean, we gotta sell. Okay, sorry to the globe. And we'll keep the succulents for now, because we just don't know. Like, we might want to put them back in.
Until we meet again.
You gotta throw some kind of Hail Mary at this. I think. And then we can't afford anything. An upgraded bushel is at least, like, of all the things we could get out of a freebie, that's pretty nice. Problem is, it does... It's gonna... Oh, no, they're on, like, a perfect build, man. They're on a perfect build. The Beast of Burden is crying right now. But, you know, I think we got a good scaffolding for what's happening in the future. We sort of understand a little bit more about the character. Have I broken my run? It doesn't scale the golf clubs nearly as quickly as it needs to. But hey, Heavy Fixer-Upper is about to be gold, man. We are about to be on lethal, which is bad. Random enchantment. Enchant an item with burn effects. Now, here's where I'm at. Now I'm like, what if we just sent out the succulents and the jewelry and no weapons? And our whole goal was just to build up enough sustain to survive until the sandstorm hit. Is that idiotic? I mean, I'm just going to say it. The golf clubs are not doing it, man. So what do? Enchant an item with burn effects? I mean, this is an insane play. 4 seconds, 6 seconds. Oh, but when you use another item, charge it. Okay, so I'm gonna make the vineyard burn. It burns for 13. And you are gold now, so you shield for 72. Honestly, I think if anything, we need a temporary boost. We don't have any weapons, man. We don't have any weapons. Let's make our heal items better. Gain 2 income. If you have more gold, you get more. 2 sharpening stones, 2 scrap. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. This feels like the wrong line to be on, to have no weapons at all, but we do burn. When you shield, your weapons gain 6 damage. Your large shield items have plus 72 shield. Hang on. Yeah. Sorry, I'm burning the ships. This might be a throw, don't get me wrong, but that shield is nice. And then maybe like cooldown reduction. I mean, you gotta admit, the vineyard has some aura, man. Now, I have no idea if this is gonna be able to work. But it's now like a burn stacking build. So it's gonna be like pretty slow. But it is... Am I insane to think this is doing way more DPS than the golf clubs? Like, we didn't have to wait for the sandstorm to show up. This kind of... I don't think it's going to beat a player, but it was kind of encouraging how it did against the AI. 13 gold. Heal and regen skills. Yeah, we don't need weapons, clearly, so... First time you use a large item, adjacent items get plus 20 healing. Better heal. Small heals are better. First time you use a large item, heal. Okay, what goes first? You're literally the fastest. So if we put you here and then we take large items gain 20 healing, it's not entirely insignificant, I think. I still think, like, we're doomed against a human being. But I had fun with it, and maybe we learned something. They're pretty much on lethal too. It doesn't look like they're rocking an incredible build or anything. Let's see, man. Water wheel. They're also a burn deck, and also a heal. I guess I can't really call it a deck, but you get the idea. Their burn is, like, they're burning us faster than we're burning them. But I don't know, man. We're holding steady here. They do have a 20 burn lighter, which is kind of crazy. I think it's actually going to be kind of close. We won with 15 HP. Just to extend the run feels nice, man. And then the fixer-upper is going to get stronger.
That's quality.
I feel blessed we ran into somebody who had a build as bad as ours. Small heal item. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, boys? We could actually use smalls and mediums. We really don't need the jewelry box. When you use a property, freeze an item for 1 second. Hang on. Hang on, guys. At the start of each hour, this gains 2 value. You're shielding for 264 now. We use a property a lot. This might screw up our ability to apply burn. Yeah, sadly, I don't think it's good enough. Because you can't pull out the bushel, because the bushel heals, which, well, hang on. 4 seconds, 4.7 seconds. When you shield, you're 3 seconds. I just feel like freezing one item. And then, well, you pull the bushel. These go every 3 and 4 seconds, which makes this go. I think you gotta give it a try. The more I thought about it, the more I was like, at first I was like, there's no way we can, but now I'm like, there's no way we can't, dude. You know what? Your leftmost item gains value, which makes it shield for very, very, very slightly more.
All things in moderation.
We just can't afford this, but we could read. When you use an item, shield 10, enemy cooldowns are increased by 1 second. That's crazy. When you use a weapon, your weapons gain damage. When you use a weapon, haste it. These seem insane, man. If only I could make them work. I think we can go toe-to-toe with Pharaoh's Khan, man.
I'll make it.
Pharaoh's Khan counters low HP builds. As long as we don't get one-tapped, we're chilling. And we're also going to be freezing stuff. Like, not as often as I'd like, clearly, but... Oh my god, they crit me. Are you serious, man? We also froze a barrel 2 times. I want to cry. Oh, this is looking pretty bad. Gumball machine. At the start of each hour, spend 2 gold to get a gumball. When you sell an item, this gains value. You have increased health. Backset to it. I can't deal with this, man. And I can't really find any item in the bazaar. I mean, you could say we threw at the end of this, but... What do you think, guys? Was the bushel making it work, or is booby trap the way? I gotta try booby trap just because freeze is like so disgusting. Also, it was used once against me and it ruined my life, so I want to inflict that pain onto others. I do think we're gonna lose, but I think we got a baseline to imagine how things will go on the next one. So we're being poisoned. We can heal through the poison to an extent. We're not doing any damage. There is that. We're stacking up none burn. Yeah, we ruined our ability to kill an enemy. Alright. Bear with me while we figure this out, okay? It's a very different character than just take trebuchet and do a bunch of damage, but... there's the buy-sell aspect of it. There's the... Sometimes you want to hold on to loot because your level ups can actually give you... they can buff the loot that you have. I'm interested. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Click the like button. Thanks for all your support on the Bazaar. I'm loving it. It's one of my favorite games of the year. Genuinely. It's what I want to play in my downtime. I wish I had more of it. I'll see you next time.